We were talking about Rahab the harlot tonight. We're getting ready for some Sunday school lessons, and I think that's going to come up here before long. But we were talking about Rahab the harlot. You know, you think about Rahab, what's the first thing you think of? Harlot, Rahab the harlot. Can we get over that? I mean, come on, yeah, she messed up. She sinned, but she became, great-grandmother of King David. And she trusted in the Lord, the God of the children of Israel, and she got right. But the thing that came up, and we talked about it quite a bit, was the fact that she lied. You know, everybody wants to talk about, well, old Rahab, when the boys came in there, she hid them, and then she lied to the soldiers. Well, a lie is not good. It never is good. You know, thou shalt not bear false witness. That's a lie. You shouldn't lie. Except there's a war going on, and some things that happen in war that you might not necessarily think is, you know, above board. Like really shooting somebody is not good unless you're in a war and then you want to kill them. Well, that's a good thing. But my question is, how long had Rahab been right with God? How long had she, quote unquote, been saved before she lied? You read in Hebrews and it says she was justified when she hid the men. So she went and hid the men, then come back and said, they ain't here. I ain't saying. So what is it? Every bit of 5 minutes. How long it takes her to go upstairs, hide the men, cover them up, come back down, and then tell the soldiers that came looking for them, they're not here. So she'd been saved every bit of 5 minutes. And so, you know, we look at that and we think, well, you know, okay, she ain't been saved long, so we're going to let her slide on that one. And I agree. But if you want to find out what God thinks about good, godly Christians, godly, quote-unquote Christians, mature Christians, lying, go to the book of Acts. In the book of Acts, Acts chapter 5, you have the story of Ananias and Sapphira. They conspired together to lie to the church, and they lied about how much they got when they sold their property. And what happened? God struck them dead. So there are some sins that, and don't get this wrong when I say this, but you know, there are some sins that a new convert might be able to get away with that a mature Christian is not going to get away with. You know, there are certain things when you first get saved. You know, when you first got saved, you started, you know, trying to clean up, but that's all the things you did. You know, you stopped lying and you stopped stealing and you stopped all this bad stuff that you were doing. But the longer you're saved, you give up more and more stuff. You get closer to the Lord. And then you start working on thinking about things. You know, I didn't have to confess popping you upside the head, but now I got to confess wanting to pop you upside the head. You know, I didn't have to confess stealing anything or coveting anything, or well, I had to confess coveting it. And so, you know, the closer you get to the Lord, the more sins you see. But, you know, you just do the best you can. That's all you can do. Just do the best you can. Serve the Lord. If you find sin in your life, just confess it and forsake it and go on. You know, it's not so much the fact that you sin, it's how you respond to it. If you confess it and forsake it, just go on. Just confess it and forsake it. Lord, help me not to do that again. You may have done it a dozen times, but if you honestly say, Lord, I don't want to do this, help me not to do it, I confess it and I forsake it, you'll find forgiveness and you'll find power and you'll find peace. Just keep on keeping on, and eventually you'll get to victory over that habit, that sin, whatever it might be. You just keep on keeping on and God will bless you. Say amen right there.